How to use your dried acrylic paints? Let's check. Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to exactly show you how you can reuse your dried acrylic paints. Maybe it's a tube or a bottle paint. I've separated this video into sections, so feel free to jump into your own required sections. Also, do check out the last section where I have discussed on whether this is safe to use these acrylic paints and where to use them. Let's get started. So I'm going to show you how to work with both semi-dried acrylic paints as well as completely dried tubes, when to use them and when not to use them. I'm going to discuss all of them. First, understand what is the consistency of your acrylic paints. So it has to flow. These bottle colors, I'll also show you how you have to work with the tube colors when we are going into that section. As of now, we'll start with the bottles. So for the bottles, as you can see, this is the consistency of your acrylic paint. That is, it has to flow like this. So now this bottle has enough of the binder, paint, water, everything together for it to have this kind of flow consistency. Now I'll show you another bottle where it has started drying. So if you see here, it has started drying. These paints in the rim of this bottle is not flowing inside, it is just sticking there. So I will not be able to work as easily as I showed you with the green color. So to avoid lumps in your painting, we need to make this color workable before we do any activity with it. To do that, I am going to use only water, and I will show you how you can make this equivalent to your normal acrylic paints. So why only water? Because acrylic paints are water soluble and we are using water to mix it to get different consistency of the paint already, right? So when you're having a paint that has just started drying, it's always advisable that you use just water. Only in case you are not able to make it workable, I will also show you other methods of how you can make it work. The first one, just if it is starting to dry like this, then you will use only water. Okay, I'm going to use a wooden spoon. I'm just going to take the back portion off so that I have a flat edge. It's easy to stir. You can also use an ice cream stick or a toothpick. So anything that is very small as well as it's easy for you to stir, you can use that. If you are new to acrylics, download my free guide, Better Your Acrylics, from the link book.modulacreations.com, which has top 25 tips to improve your acrylic paintings, and it's completely free. Now let's start adding water. So I have my clean water in this. So you can use your ink filler, you can use your bottle, you can use anything like that. I'm just going to spray 4 or 5 times first, and then let me mix that up. So start mixing it up. It will loosen up the paint, so you'll have to have some patience while you are mixing. So add water slowly, because if you are adding too much of water in the early stage, then you will end up making it so watery like a water paint. We don't want that, right? We want it in a acrylic paint consistency itself. Don't make it too much watery. So always add 4 to 5 drops of water, mix it, and then again add if it is necessary. You have to mix it really well, so have patience in doing that. Otherwise it will end up forming lumps. It has started to become like the actual acrylic paint consistency. We have the dried paint, almost to be dried paint on the cap as well. You can take that and mix them together. So this is the best time to add water to your paint and make it workable, because it's very easy at this stage. So if you have not allowed to dry too much, then that is fantastic. You can go ahead to add water like this, make it workable, and keep it ready for your next painting session. My suggestion is do not allow it to dry fully. So as and when you have time, just open the bottle, see if they are getting dried once in a while, and then add water and keep it whenever you feel it has started drying. This way you can have the paints for a very long time. See here now it has come to the same consistency as the other paint and it has started flowing. So this is the consistency we want. We don't want it to be too watery. So now this paint is very much workable. We will check here. So now let's keep this aside. Close your bottles tightly so that it does not end up drying. As long as you have little wetness to the paint, you will be able to do this method. For example, here you have paint. This is still more drier than the previous one, right? See here, it's dried but not completely. So how to check that? Just keep your tip on the paint. If it is still sticking to your finger, then it is not completely dry. In that case, you still will be able to make it workable with just water. When you are working with metallic or pearl colors like this, do not add too much of water. What it happens is the metallic nature or the pearl nature of the color gets little bit reduced when you add too much of water. So we will not make it too watery, but then we will make it little more workable. I've just done it one time, but with that water itself everything is coming together. So that is all the water you will need if you are just using metallic color. There are bubbles that will be forming if you are doing it for metallic or pearl colors, so that will settle down automatically. Just leave the bottle for some time and it will settle down automatically. In case if your bubble does not settle down, just poke it now and then whenever it is staying on your table. Just poke it now and then and all your bubbles will go off. And when you paint itself, those bubbles will go off. So no worries. If there are too much bubbles, just allow it to settle down for some time before using it. So this bottle of paint is completely dry. If you see, I am not able to take anything out of this. It's not even sticking, it is completely dry. So what to do with that kind of a paint? We will try to make this workable to some extent. To do so, you can use any alcohol based solution. For example, you can use a hand sanitizer, you can use a rubbing alcohol, or you can also use a nail polish remover. I am using a hand sanitizer, just spraying in some of it inside. So I am just doing 4 or 5 drops, you can see that. Then let's bring our wooden spoon to just make it little more workable. So wait for some time after doing this and add little bit of hot water. Just a few drops will do, and then wait for some time. You have to allow it to sit for at least 2 to 3 hours to get all the paint off. For those who are watching me for the first time, I do post video tutorials like this one, product reviews and much more on my channel every single week. So do subscribe and also click on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So let us try some of it so you will get the color. So I have a tube here of black acrylic paint. This is completely dried. I can show you by opening this up. Even if I press, there will not be any paint that is coming out of the tube. So what to do with such paint tubes? For that, before going to that, we will understand what is the consistency of your paint tubes. The tube colors, when you see, they are more thick than your bottle paint. They are in a buttery soft consistency like this. They don't flow like your bottle paints, but then they are very much workable as well. We'll work with an old bowl. The first thing, cut out this below part from the tube. It's all metal, okay? So be careful. And let's start cutting the tube. So take out all these dried parts. You can make it work with two kinds of alcohol. One will be your hand sanitizer, the other will be your rubbing alcohol. There is also another method. The third component that you can use to make this workable is a nail polish remover. So all are alcohol based, so anything that your binders will get adjusted to can be used. So let's see how to use this. Same way, you are just going to add only few drops of it, not much. I'm going to just use few drops of it, okay? Well, as you can see, it is softening up. It will take few minutes to hours. Allow it to lay there for some time. So once it is little bit softer, bring in little more of hot water. So this is hot water. Even this, just don't add too much. Add only few drops. So you will be able to make it workable, but not fully. Sometimes we have these small things. If you work out, you will get few of them, but few of them you just leave that out. So we know this is the consistency of our paint, right? The tube paint. And this is the coverage we got. The problem with all these techniques is that you are somehow altering little bit of the paint composition there. So we have added water, we have added some additives inside the paint. When you are using these paints, you see how different. I have not mixed it so much and I have not given it enough time for it to mix completely, because I want to show you how this is getting separated. So you can see the tiny particles that is coming there. So that is how the separation happens between the alcohol and the acrylic paint. So it actually separates each of these particles. So we are definitely changing the composition of the paint. Even though the colors come off, we might not be able to get the same consistency of the tube paints. So even when you are using the bottles, the same rule applies unless and until it's semi-dry and you are able to work out with your water. It's absolutely fine for you to work. But apart from that, if the paint is completely dry, you can reactivate it to some extent with your alcohol, your nail polish remover, your rubbing alcohol, anything. But definitely do not use that for your professional projects. I would strongly recommend you to use this only for your simple school projects or for practice purposes. Hope you got a clear understanding of how you can reuse your acrylic paints. If you still have questions, just post it in the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer them all. You can see other related videos in the playlist here. I'll meet you in the next video. Until then, bye bye, happy painting.